Hello, 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 Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. So Capricorn, we're going to take a look and see what you got going on. We're going to pull energy for that is your energy, or the energy that you're embodying, and then we're going to take a look at the overall energy surrounding you, that's influencing you, that you're dealing with, that's coming towards you by others or circumstances, or that you may be exhibiting yourself. So let's see what's happening, Capricorn. Spirit, what are the messages for Capricorn? What's Capricorn's energy, or for whenever Capricorn will view this message? And what is the overall energy surrounding Capricorn? Capricorn, I do feel that you are focused on groups, cooperation and support, collaboration. You're focusing on trying to have small achievements and successes with others, or with, you know, what you're creating. I see you coming together with others, or trying to, or working on your unions. I see you focused on being resourceful, with the intent to continue to gain or regain whatever it is that you need or have to have, or hold on to. I do see you focused on family matters and money, where you are interested in your stability and security, what's established, what needs to be reestablished, what's restored, what needs to be maintained. And you want this to be something that is cushy and cozy and comfortable and feels good and feels safe, and you know, is what's the word I'm looking for? You know, where you have everything you want, and you know, the others that you are focused on has everything that they want too, as far as you're concerned, that you want to see have it, right? That stability, that security. For some of you, you know, you could be dealing with matters around money, where money's improving or money's not looking so good. I don't know. We also see the Mage. So this is you focusing on your skills, your abilities to create what you want, and have the power of influence here. I'm seeing what you need to manipulate, or, you know, seeing what you have available to you to utilize. Yeah, you're after your comfort. Didn't I say that? Look at that, the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, you feel comfortable in your home, and that's where you've been. Working from there too, and it's good to you. For some of you, that's where you want to be. Where I'd rather be. Okay. Capricorn, what just popped out, thank you Spirit, is the Star. For some of you, you are dealing with an Aquarius. Aquarius. So with the Star here, you are focusing on, or you have everything you need, right? This is also you focusing on having hope and healing. You also are counting on, or expecting, or wanting to receive empathy from others, and this may also be being expected or asked from or needed from you. This is you trying to keep hope alive. This is you focusing on I feel like you also, Capricorn, may be paying more close attention to something in particular, or just certain things, or needing to. You may also be being paid attention to, or want to be paid attention to. For some of you, you're seeing wish fulfillment. For some of you, you are aiming to have wish fulfillment, or you are trying to bring wish fulfillment in somehow, some way. I'm also hearing, you don't have to be a star, baby, to to be in my show. I feel like you're after wanting everybody to do their part, and that no part is bigger or less than. They're all important. The overall energy surrounding you, Capricorn, is you do have the Six of Swords. I'm sorry, the Six of Wands. So maybe that's why you have victories, because you now experiencing transition. You're moving forward. You're moving on. You're moving away from the difficulties, or you're trying to stay clear of that shit. But the overall energy is the Six of Wands. So there's a focus on victory, recognition, acknowledgement. Okay. Dealing with challenges and overcoming them. Okay. You may be wanting to be seen, and you may be feeling like you're not being seen for what you do, or, you know, what you bring to the table. Or you may be questioning this about yourself or someone else or your circumstances. But it looks like you have had to, some of you are jogging. Some of you feel like you've been running a fucking marathon here, and that you are trying to get to the finish line. For some of you, you are getting to the finish line. I mean, this is putting in that hard work and seeing things pay off. But this is how, you know, others may be coming at you with the Six of Wands, is after having victory or wanting your attention. Or, you know, you may be wanting attention. You do have the Emperor here at the bottom. So there may be a father figure or masculine that you may want attention from, or acknowledgement or recognition, or who wants this from you. For some of you, this is you having to take control, to organize, to protect, to build, to create. This is also you trying to have harmony in your domain. For others of you, you know, this is you dealing with authority. This could be your boss. This could be you dealing with a form of authority here that is requiring you to pay attention, or who has their sights set on you in some way. With the Emperor here, this is you perhaps being disciplined, or someone's being disciplined. For some of you with the Emperor, you might be dealing with somebody who is being very rigid and controlling. There may be abuse of power, or there may be a need to stand in your power. Capricorn, you may be being possessive, or someone may be being possessive with you. There may be a focus or a need to have order or be more organized. You may be needing more structure, or creating structure, or maintaining your structure. You may be delegating tasks, or needing to, or this is how you may be experiencing others towards you. For some of you, you're dealing with prideful energy coming from others towards you, or this could be you. For some of you, this is you being bold. For some of you, you may be trailblazing, or someone may be being bold with you, or trying to get together with you to come up with an empire, or start an empire or a business that's a trailblazer. For some of you, you may need to establish some rules, or some rules are going to come into play here. But definitely I do see, Capricorn, that you are goal-oriented, but that others may be goal-oriented with you. You may feel like others are, you know, wanting to be the center of attention with you, or you may be like this towards others, or seen this way. With the Emperor here, this is you trying to manage things, or others are trying to manage things with you and get success with you, recognition or acknowledgement. or be rewarded, or this may be, you know, how you are showing up and wanting this, or needing to provide this, or having issues with this. I also feel, Capricorn, for some of you, you're dealing with like, I must have order, absolute order and control, or someone is like this with you. For some of you, whatever structure or system or whatever was in place is at the finish line. But this is you focusing on having success in your goals or with the challenges you are facing and the way to change it or stand on it. But this is also that energy coming towards you from others or your circumstances here. For some of you, something is a long time coming. And it's coming in, and it's something that you have been disciplining yourself to achieve or needing to. This may also be something that you are looking to or expecting or have to have coming from someplace else or someone else. Some of you are getting success with a matter that has to do with authority or a boss or work, or has to do with you or someone else. For some of you, you finally are able to organize something. For some of you, you're finally getting someone's attention, or someone is finally getting your attention. For some of you, someone is just like wanting you to cater to them. You also may be wanting to cater. For some of you, you won't release control. You won't relinquish control because you have to have your hands in everything. Because you see it as that's the only way it's going to be right and long-standing or managed well. For others of you, you're dealing with others coming at you this way. Now, you are being very resourceful, or there's a need to be resourceful. There's a need to bring order to things or do things orderly or above the book, or there may be a need for you to bring an authority figure into a matter, especially if it's in your business dealings, Capricorn, to make sure that things are decency and in order and to protect yourself. Because I do feel that you are protecting yourself, or you're needing to protecting yourself. Some of you overdoing this shit, and some of you ain't doing enough. Now, this is you, Capricorn. You are the Prince of Swords, the hacker. This is the Knight of Swords. Look at you, the information highway. For some of you, you are working from home. For some of you, you're coming out of working from home. For some of you, that might be a hybrid. Yes, you know, doing some work at home and sometimes in the office on location. I see you on the computer a lot. I see you searching. This is also, you might be doing things undercover or under wraps. You might be keeping shit low key. I see you perhaps getting very technical or needing things to be technical. I see you getting information or needing information. I see you cracking a code. I see you gaining entry into places or situations or with people that you had difficulty, or there may be some hacking needed to break something down, or you are able to break shit down and be strategic and organized. I see you having a strong opinion, coming up with plans, being very focused with your intent, perhaps to the point of force. I see you cutting things out. For some of you, you may not be saying too much, or you're reserving your right to speak because you're focused on wanting to heal things and see victory. For some of you, you have strong opinion. For some of you, you have set objectives, very set objectives, or you need to set some. For some of you, you're very curious, or there's a need to be more fucking curious. For some of you, you are very focused. Some too fucking focused. For some of you, there's a need to get focused. For some of you with the hacker here, you may be experiencing a breakdown in some way in your environment or with your plans, or you may be finding that there's a need to break things down more. Or because there's a breaking down, there's a need for you to stay on top of things, keep a close eye. I feel like a big brother watching kind of energy. For some of you, you are having dealings with authority. I see you with the Knight of Swords, this Prince of Swords, having clear-cut communication and objectives. This is a doing energy. This is speaking and planning and thinking that allows you to make shit happen or cut shit out or address or deal with stuff head on. You're dealing with stuff head on. For some of you, you might be trying to do that from behind the scenes. You might be trying to, push things without looking like you're doing that. Control things without looking like you're doing that. Some of you are fucking micromanaging or needing to. Is what I'm seeing here. Some of you, there's a need for you to get more information, or you need to get on the internet or surf the internet. For some of you, you are looking at a computer, you are trying to discover something or uncover something or find something or get to something that's taking time, painstaking time to reach. For some of you, you're watching every fucking thing. And you're seeing it all from one space, your home perhaps, maybe even from work. For some of you, you're doing some heavy surveillance. You maybe feel like you're being surveyed here heavily. There's scrutiny here. You may be scrutinizing a lot or feeling scrutinized here. This hacker energy, I feel like there's, you're very single-minded. This is you not getting distracted, or there's a need for you to not become distracted. But there's definitely a huge focus here for victory and success, and to realize something or see something, or this is how you are being treated, or this is what you want. But this is you having power or dealing with power or struggling with that. You decide, Capricorn. I also see you like eliminating the noise. Whatever, you putting yourself in close quarters, or you may feel like you're in close quarters. Some of you just want to get out. Some of you are hoping for something big fucking time. Some of you may be having issues with hope. For some of you, dealing with an Aquarius. But some of you, you're being blunt, or you just having like clear-cut communication, no bullshit. You're focused on the logic. You want shit to be logical. For some of you, you're like, I need you to break this down for me. Or this is how I need you to break it down. Or this is how we're going to break it down. Okay? You're definitely about having order, or there's a need to have order in what you're dealing with or who you're dealing with. But there's this energy of looking for something. And it looks like you're going to find it. But also be careful of what you're looking for, because you might find it. So make sure whatever you're looking for, you want to see that shit. So let's see what some additional messages. What else is going on for Capricorn, please, Spirit? For some of you, something's being cut, or you're able to cut something out. For some of you, you're creating a clear path to what it is you are moving towards or looking to achieve, or with your objective. Or there may be a need for you to get a clear path or clear understanding. For some of you, you're very sharp-minded. For some of you, you're closed-minded. For some of you, you're being very objective. For some of you, you're being subjective. But there's a lot of decisions being made. For some of you, you're sitting on the fence and letting other people deal with it. I also see you carving out some you time as much as you can. Look like maybe all the time. For some of you, you feel or you are isolating yourself. Messages for Capricorn, please, whenever Capricorn is viewing this. Need to plan. You feel like you need to plan. You might be overdoing this shit. You may be burdening others too. You may be being overpowering, or feel like you're being overpowered. But you know, with this energy, it look like you're doing all the overpowering. You scrutinizing everything. You watching every little detail, every little move. What's in place, what's out of place, what needs to be there, what's not, what shouldn't be there, or why something's there. Definitely a lot of scrutiny. You're fixated on something too. Yeah, there you go, person in charge. You're in charge, or maybe you need to get in charge or be in charge here. There's a focus on, yeah. Some of you are very much focused on Aquarius and on an Aquarius. Some in a good way. Some of you not in a good way. But whatever it is, you're after achievement. Some of you, you're going to get that achievement too. This is you being strong and determined. Some of you, this is you dealing with someone in charge. Some of you, you're dealing with authority. Some of you, you're fact checking, or you need to fact check. Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck, you got carefulness. That's a 95. Sorry. Some of you, the number 95 is significant. This is a 59 breaking down to a 14. So there's a need for balance. This is temperance. Some of you, you may be trying to see how to make adjustments, or you keep making adjustments. So there needs to be some adjustments. There's a need for carefulness, a need to comb over shit, a need to, verify shit, or this is what you're experiencing with authority or someone in authority here. This is you making lists. But this is doing things in moderation, or needing to do things in moderation. This is about also being careful that you know, things could go either way, or things may be tipping over, or going too far one way or another, or overdoing something, or not doing enough, but just, you know, needing to find a balance. You know, some of you may have issues with patience, or you're developing more patience for yourself or with others, or what you're dealing with, or you're losing patience. But yeah, you're looking at figuring things out, or there's a need for you to figure things out. But definitely there's a need for you to look at shit more closely, or keep a close eye on someone or something, or things in general, so that you don't bust your ass. Be careful as you're trying to tread over these rocks. For some of you, you have intense emotions, and you know, you're trying to be rock solid, but that's a struggle. For some of you, you are rock solid despite the struggle, because you are able to maintain and balance and adjust and tweak and tweak and tweak and retweak. Looking at how to heal. Some of you are budgeting your time, your energy, your money. Some of you are cutting corners or needing to cut corners. Some of you, you need to take a look at who's cutting corners, or trying to cut corners, or has been cutting corners. Some of you stumble across something. Some of you go looking for it. But there's this need for carefulness, to be accurate and precise in your aims. So let's take a look at some guidance. What is the guidance for Capricorn? Capricorn, what are you doing? I know one thing. It look like you in your head a lot, and you know, you got maybe a few irons in the fire. But I see you got will and determination that you know, you're heading for the long stretch. And it look like you focusing on the end game, baby. But be careful, okay? Step lightly and be safe. All right? Some of you may be needing to take control. Some of you, you know, you want to keep control. What is the message for Capricorn, please? I'm hearing get focused, man. Thank you. Ooh, you got the peacock. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. So for some of you, you're being recognized and noticed for something. You're being rewarded or awarded, or that's what you want, or you're aiming for it. Some of you are looking to make a name for yourself. Some of you are looking to keep your name tucked away and quiet, because you need to go heal, or you don't have everything you need. But this is you being the peacock, or there's a need to be the peacock. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Look, if you need help, ask for it. Like, don't, you know, closed mouth don't get fed. But if you're going to speak up, make sure you're right. You can have an opinion, but it looks like you may need to rely or lean on facts, or ask for the facts. Or if you're going to be an opinion giver or receive it, you know, try to get that from where someone has scruples. For some of you don't have scruples. Some of you being ruthless, or somebody being ruthless with you. But there's this energy of you being very, very fucking strategic, or needing to be. Let's see what the other guidance is for you. More guidance for Capricorn, please. Spirit, guidance for Capricorn. More guidance for Capricorn, please. Yeah, but scrutiny. Also, you're tackling things. Tackling things 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4. You want to get things done. You're getting things done. You're looking at how things need to get done. I'm hearing you're looking at the specifics. So, wow, you got 4 cards here. Okay, so you have enhanced your physical health. Okay. Do things that give you peace of mind. okay, or allow your mind to be more organized, but also that benefit your health, okay? And do things that improve your health, your surroundings, so that you feel good and that you're doing good and in a healthy way. You also have nodal subtle changes. See, that's the other thing that the hacker is doing, this Prince of Wands. This is you noticing subtle changes. There's a need for you to notice subtle changes. You know, things that you might miss, don't. It says, so color is power. Select a color you don't normally wear and introduce that into your wardrobe. This changes the energy in your field, including your sense of self. Your goal is to discover how subtle changes can increase or decrease your comfort level. So you may be making subtle changes or needing to make subtle changes and monitor that. And you are doing a lot of monitoring to you see how it impacts or affects you or who you're dealing with, or in regards to how it's coming towards you, any subtle changes that's impacting you from others or your external factors that are at play. You also have use your wisdom. Be smart about it. Remember, you got carefulness here. So for some of you, there's a need for you to step lightly and be careful as it concerns your children and concerning yourself. There's a need for you to be smart about shit, okay? But not be a smart ass. I feel like you might be doing that. Or you could have the potential to do that and be good at it, Capricorn. Capricorn, you also have choose to empower yourself. Okay? So some things you may need to take control of or head up or manage. Okay? Or see how you can make things better for yourself, to heal things, to have everything you need. Okay? To keep hope alive. You just may need to be the one to be in charge, because that's the only way things are going to have moderation or balance, because otherwise it might be toppling over or shit happening in extremes, or something could go either way or go wrong, or in order for it to go right. Sometimes it takes two. It looks like it just takes you. Capricorn. These are your messages. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye now.